Hi, this is Yavi here. I really enjoy getting your feedback, and because of that, I am creating a course you have been asking for, designed especially for managers and aspiring managers. Hardcore soft skills for managers includes modules for launching a team, improving your communication skills, techniques to collaborate and motivate your team, dealing with conflicts, and creating a culture of improvement. The course will launch soon, so go to my website, hardcoresoftskillspodcast.com/courses to reserve yours. Now, onto the episode. So it seems we now use artificial intelligence for everything, and I mean everything. We use it for resumes, cover letters, we use it to draft our procedures. I use it and I was even tempted. I did not, but I use it using it for a book I am writing. There are services for this too. Yet, while using AI effectively is a skill we need to have to be competitive, we also need to develop the skill of being a good communicator who sounds authentic and who can have actual conversations with no AI help. Today, I will share with you 5 tips to make you write better than a bot. Let's listen. Hi, this is Yari Caro, and welcome to the Hardcore Soft Skills Podcast. In each episode, you will learn to apply new skills with expert help because soft skills are essential. They make hard skills work. Today, I will talk to you about how to write effectively without the help of AI. Yes, you can use the most effective prompts to get the automated help you need to craft the perfect cover letter, email, persuasive letter. Yet, here is something we need to remember. The objective here is not just to craft the perfect product, is to ensure we become better communicators. And writing does that. Writing is about thinking. So I was looking for research and it says that writing allows the writer to concretize abstract ideas and to connect the dots in knowledge. Writing improves our thinking abilities because it requires focusing of attention, it requires planning. So, aside from those benefits, I know we will continue using AI, but the output of AI, at least at the time of this recording, is less than ideal and somewhat predictable. So, here are 5 tips to become a better writer and communicator, AI assisted or not. All right, so first, do research and check the facts. Using existing models of AI can have a lot of inaccuracies, so it's important to check the sources. Also, as you have written communications at work, it's very important to be accurate on what you are stating because what is written is permanent. And if you make promises or share ideas, you should have some data, information that supports it. So that's the first step. Next up is now, as you craft your message, AI assisted or not, is to use your own voice. How do you do this? Read what you have written out loud. Does it sound like the way you would? And does it are you saying the words you would normally use? Does it read just too long or does it seem incomplete? Reading out loud helps us maintain authenticity and, more importantly, clarity. So, talking about clarity, my advice to step number 3 is to avoid or at least clarify technical jargon and acronyms. That is, of course, depending on your audience, but otherwise, think about what you are trying to say and ask yourself, are you trying to show off your knowledge or be understood? So check who is the audience, who are the recipients, and at least try to clarify those terms in written communications. Number 4, step 4 is to be concise. American writer Ernest Hemingway, known for his brevity in sentences, once said, to be successful in writing, use short sentences. While he said this over half a century ago, this advice is now more relevant than ever. There is another quote attributed to British Prime Minister Winston Churchill that states, if I had more time, I would have written you a shorter letter. When I was a reporter, the hardest part of the job was making a story short. We can go on and on writing unnecessary words. This is the key part of becoming a better communicator. As we try to get to the point, we have to rethink what we say. We have to remove fluff, or just be clear, because written communication can be misinterpreted in so many ways. Trying to keep words at a minimum will help us refine our ideas. Lastly, be specific and get to the point. If you are writing a work of fiction, that is different, as perhaps you are building up the reader to some specific part of the story. But in a work setting, you need to be clear about the ask. Are you presenting a problem? Are you asking for feedback? Are you providing background information? Whatever it is, make it obvious. I like to get feedback on this. My question is this. Per your request, here is my feedback. We spend our day reading emails, posts, text messages. So, usually, as readers, we browse the content and we tend to get overwhelmed and even annoyed if others do not get to the point in communication. This also applies for essays or briefs where you give a quick summary at the beginning of the main point you will cover. So, make sure you make extremely obvious the ask or intent of your written communication. It is a sign of respect to your teammates to be mindful of their time. Okay, so let's recap. To become a better writer, regardless if you're using AI or not, is first, find and check the facts. Two, use your voice and read aloud to check if in fact it is your voice. Number three, avoid jargons and clarify unknown terms for your audience. Number four, be concise as much as possible. And number five, get to the point. What else would you add? Do you need help becoming a better writer or communicator? Get to my website, hardcoresoftskillspodcast.com/courses, and find out about courses, workshops, and coaching opportunities with me. Thank you for listening and see you next week. Thank you for listening and see you next time.